he has flourishes. Or something similar to them.
Does he?
I guess more like maneuvers, but
Are his? How do I put this? Are his armaments like separate from him, or if he loses like his shield or his blade, he can just apparate a new one or create a new one? Because he looks like he's made of brambles in a way.
They are separate from him because you see him literally yeet his blade at a target and it sticks into its skull. But you see him also hold out his hand and it teleports back to his hand.
Right. So even removing it is.
Removing it is maybe buying half a turn, I guess.
Feels Eldritch Knight, man.
Does he use any other weapons besides sword and shield, or like
sword and shield? And you saw him break a thing's skull with his hands.
Sword, shield, and his bare goddamn knuckles.
Okay.
Oh, I can't wait.
I would look to everyone. I'm ready to accept this challenge if you are.
So John already has his weapon out.
I think Oriana's just kind of.
Good.
I think Oriana's just kind of like, not like pacing, but kind of like trying to imitate moving against like whatever attacks he's throwing. And she just kind of nods with whatever Rain just says. Like shadowboxing. That's what I was trying to think of.
So, you guys have a fight ahead of you. How lovely, how lovely. But that is where we will end today's session, I'm afraid. A bit on the earlier side, I know, but I don't feel confident pressing forward with the amount of time we have left. So, I think this is a good stopping point.
That
sure
works
thing
really well for me because I have about 45 minutes for I need to dip.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm like, we don't have time. You guys are not going to finish this fight in 45 minutes. I will give you guys a heads up. You guys will not spawn, quote unquote, spawn into the arena together.
Oh.
But why?
So.
But why?
Oh my god,
Because
Russian
Lyko didn't promise this would be a fair fight.
Oh no.
That's part of the trial.
Just stay alive until everyone gets there.
I tried making a map in Incarnate, and honestly, I tried to do it, but it just didn't look right. So I have a map, but it's not fully done. So I don't think I'm gonna stick with Incarnate. I'm gonna go back to my tried and true architecture blue.
If you send me an idea, I could probably make it for you.
Well, here actually.
Crash, Brendan had a quick question in the chat there. I don't know if you saw it.
Did she answer my question? Do you want to see his dead body? No, she wants him fucking dead. You are tricking her. And also, if you try to conjure an illusion of his dead body, she'll counterspell you. And she can do it infinitely at 9th levels, because this is her dimension. So yeah, you guys have fun with that. Step 1. I think Chaplain Bellamy would tell you guys this. Do not enter a Felgod's domain unless you're ready to handle the burden of it. AKA him right now. And you guys. So, yeah, let me, I can't sit down because Tango's in my chair. Yeah, I'll let you guys get an idea what the arena will look like. And there's one special thing about it that I wanted to do just to really make things fun, as we're off to do. And you'll see my ineptitude at making maps, which is why I'm envious of O, who makes and or steals them, and Ninja, you made, as a proving point there, you made a very good map. So I will screen share. Don't worry, no spoilers. I wanted to make a map like this.
Oh, I see.
Looks like the
Yeah.
Okay.
Where this walled in area is about 20 feet higher than the rest of the arena. Also not depicted here will be 8 obelisks, 1 for each cardinal direction, and then the in-betweens. So 1 at the top, 1 at the top right, 1 at the right, so on and so forth.
So 8?
8 total.
Okay.
And out of game, when you guys get dropped to 0, yes, those of you with Death Ward are included in that, but your Death Ward will pop once, don't worry. When you guys get dropped to 0, your body gets yeeted over to one of the orbs. Which orb? I won't say. You continue to make death saves at advantage while in the orb, but if someone shatters your orb, you're fucking dead.
Okay.
So if you go unconscious in the bottom left, and your orb is at the very top right, you will get whisked away to the other side of the map. Someone can let you out of the orb, though, with their bone, or use the item action if they get to your orb. So in theory, you guys are technically immortal, similar to him. Immortal is not the right word. Unkillable, in theory.
And removing those orbs also presents us with the threat of we don't have access to them.
If someone breaks your orb, you die when you drop to 0. You don't get whisked away to your orb. You don't make any death saves. You just die. So your orb is important. Which one is your orb? Who knows? That being said, I think you could look at the map and you guys could start discerning who will spawn where.
Yeah.
I wonder. So that'll be next week.
So one of them is a gimme.
We got the
I wonder which one. I don't know. I wonder which one is the gimme. I wonder who's going to spawn in the desert region. That's crazy.
I'd say the bottom left is kind of ocean-y, and I think
Silas.
like ocean, Jason.
Of course.
Silly ass.
Yes, of course. So yeah, that will be next week, my friends. That will be next week. I think, speaking of next week, scheduling. Let's talk scheduling. I believe it will be short session next week. Yes? Kirsty?
What did I say?
I'll be working. Yes.
You'll be working. Okay, so yes.
So it'll be shorter session, which is perfect. We could fit the combat for... The point of next week is to just finish the combat. If we don't finish the combat next week, I'll have no clue how either side isn't dead yet. Like, to be perfectly honest, it shouldn't take that long. There's only the 7 of you, 8 of you, plus 1 target. It shouldn't be...
Renee just sits him down and have a nice conversation for 4 hours.
It should be equivocal to you guys fighting Suyad. Even faster than that, logically, because you guys had to decide stuff in between rounds with Suyad. So if you guys don't finish next week, I'll have no clue what happened, and will be very, very, very confused. So yeah, that will be next week. That will be next week. You guys can go fight Lyco's Knight. Lyco's Knight.
How tall did you say the walls were?
20 feet. There are in-betweens on the walls, in the middle of them, to get from one side to the other without having to run all the way around. Like one archway that you can run through.
If it helps, the last episode should be just like the descriptions of the night and the area and stuff. And it's only like 7 minutes right now.
That'll work.
Yeah.
I could just send out the map picture.
Yeah, because I could definitely make it 8 sections as long as that's like the general layout.
Not gonna lie, I was like, hey, can you give me your Incarnate account? But then I was like, no, it'll be spoilers. No, I thought you had to get to it today.
I actually don't save a lot of the maps I use for games.
Really? Why not?
Yeah, I'll just download them and let it go.
Really? Huh. Alright, fair enough. But yeah, well, we'll see. So yeah. Yeah, early end today, but those of you that need to hop off, feel free to hop off. Go to sleep. Go the fuck to sleep by Samuel L. Jackson. And, yeah. I can't sit down yet because Tango's sleeping in my chair.
Well, shit.
He's so cute. He's so cute.
Yeah.